What's up, guys? It's Zero here. Today we're talking about Call of Duty Ghosts 2 and specifically Extinction 2.0, or Extinction 2 that apparently was in development at Infinity Ward. Let's talk about it. So guys, I have been on record multiple times saying that even though Call of Duty Ghosts was not my favorite Call of Duty by any stretch of the imagination, there were some really cool elements of the game that I think could have been explored even further. That being, like, of course, the campaign, one of the biggest cliffhangers, if not the biggest cliffhanger of all time in Call of Duty's, campaign history. And number two would be Extinction 2. I thought that Extinction was really special, guys, because you could actually beat the game mode, unlike zombies at the time. And then, of course, it was aliens instead of zombies, and I feel like Extinction 2.0 could be something really cool where they could add the aliens into zombies, or, have like different game modes within Extinction that you can play, like where you can actually beat it and then you can add, the aliens to zombies. I think that would be really interesting. But apparently Extinction 2 was in development at Infinity Ward, says some, former developers. This is an article coming to us, guys, from PlayStation Lifestyle and Calum Jones over there. When Call of Duty Ghosts launched in 2013, it was the first game to release on a new generation of consoles, the PS4 and Xbox One. Packed with the new game was a third game mode known as Extinction, an alien-themed co-op experience. It was dubbed Infinity Ward's answer to the Treyarch's popular Zombies mode. Unfortunately, Call of Duty Ghosts was the last we saw of Extinction, but according to developers, that could have been different. So Lee Ross, who was the associate project director at Infinity Ward for Infinite Warfare Zombies, took to Twitter to talk about his iteration of Zombies having the best Super EE the franchise has ever seen. This came in response to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War's mixed reception to its recent Super Easter Egg update. In a thread with former colleague Brian Bright, project director at Infinity Ward, Ross confirmed a 2.0 version of the mode was in the prototype stage. He said Extinction 2 would have been amazing. That prototype we built had so much promise. Bright confirmed this and also said the proposed second iteration of Extinction would include base building similar to a real-time strategy. The developer said a deciding factor why Extinction 2.0 never saw the light of day was because of the game it was supposed to be included in. Infinity Ward was nervous about taking Call of Duty into space and Infinite Warfare, according to Bright, and didn't want aliens to be involved. Which is really bizarre, right? When you think about it, guys, aliens in space makes a lot of sense. So why didn't they do this with Infinite Warfare? It's hard to say. And I will say, guys, that obviously, Advanced Warfare, kind of began the dark ages of Call of Duty, in my opinion, because they went so far away from what COD was really all about, and they, doubled down on it, making, Black Ops 3, and then, of course, Infinite Warfare. And, the general notion, though, was that the community as a whole wanted change after Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, they felt that it was important that we went in a totally different direction, and they did. They definitely listened to the community, and we went, into the jetpack era. I just feel that, though, a Call of Duty Ghosts 2 or bringing Extinction 2.0 back, whether it's with a Ghost 2 or an Infinite Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare 2, whatever they decide to do within this next Call of Duty title, I think Extinction should play some role there, because it's just like, it's change, right? And I think that you're going to need serious change this year going up against a juggernaut like GTA 6. You're going to need some things that are going to really stand out. Now, Call of Duty is one of the only franchises I know that could compete with GTA 6 toe-to-toe, even though GTA 6 is going to be a much larger launch, much bigger in scope. But if you change it up and you bring an Extinction 2.0, you create Advanced Warfare 2 or something of that nature, that's going to be some change, and that's going to get a lot of people in the Call of Duty community to want to play it. And I think Extinction 2.0 could certainly play a role in that, just making some changes and releasing before GTA 6 comes out. I don't know, guys. It could be something special. Now, despite many fans curious about what Extinction could have looked like in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, would have meant popular maps such as Zombies in Spaceland would not have come to fruition. For many, Zombies in Infinite Warfare was a hit in a game where The reveal trailer was at one stage the second most disliked video on YouTube. Basically, in 2022, guys, there was a guy, Smart Guy 316 said, there was a prototype for an Extinction sequel. I need this in my life now. Brian Bright said, yep, the video is cool, base building, baby, a little RTS mechanics in the mix. And look, I mean, RTS mechanics, I'm not sure exactly what that would look like. It would have been interesting to see. Obviously, they sticking with zombies, guys, it's their tried and true formula. And I just think that they need to give Extinction a second shot, or at least put aliens into zombies, and kind of give a kudos to Extinction would be really interesting as well. To be fair, if we made Extinction 2, there would not have been IW zombies. The studio was nervous about taking COD to space and didn't want aliens in it, even though the cryptids were not aliens. Look, I just think that you could have added aliens into zombies, at the very least. Give that kudos and see how it goes, right? I mean, what's the worst that can happen, in terms of adding some aliens into zombies, freshening up that zombie experience somewhat? But nonetheless, that's not what happened. The question now, though, remains, guys, will we get a Call of Duty Ghosts 2? Are we ever going to get an Extinction 2.0? Will we get an Advanced Warfare 2? Will we get an Infinite Warfare 2? It's really hard to say at this point, guys, but I'd love to hear your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this? Let's have a real conversation about it. And for more Call of Duty content and videos, keep it right here.